Howdy, I am Vishal. I have with me Ashit and Prashant. And as part of TAMU Datathon 2020, we worked on the TAMU Datathon for You project. And this is our version of how we would like to see the TAMU Datathon personal page to be. And so to begin with, we have a homepage where you have kind of a description of what you can expect from the web app and what are all the different sections that we have and different widgets that we have, right? And then if you go to the sidebar, you can see this is where you navigate and you have different widgets or with different apps uh, here. And to build the UI, we used mostly Streamlit, and also we used some CSS3 for the colors and the color scheme, etc. So also another thing that I want to mention right at the beginning is, because we assume that this web app is going to be part of the TAMU Datathon website, we assume that we already have user information, so we don't actually prompt the user to give us their user ID or whatever. Once that's said, okay, so as a participant, as a first time Datathon participant or any hackathon participant, the first thing I had in my mind, especially during these COVID times, was how am I going to find teammates, right? Because I can't really go out and meet people, nor I can really interact or anything. So with that, the first idea that we had was we wanted to build a team matching or teammate recommendation engine. So we went ahead and did that, as you can see here. So when you go here, it says your dream team and you get 5 recommendations and you have more information about each person. Ideally, you would have their name and more contact information and so on here. Okay, so now that you know what it is, what we're doing, what value it brings, it's a pretty obvious thing, you want to find teammates and it's essential that you have good teammates to win. So now that's the part we want to focus on. So how do you find good teammates? So that's where our model comes in. So to build our model, we used actually two different kind of criterias. So the first thing that we thought about was people want to connect or people want to work with people who have similar interests, right? So the first thing we focused on was interests. So based on that, we used a clustering algorithm to kind of figure out who are the people that have common interests. We used the information that we had from the users from the user applications to figure that out. Once we had that, now we wanted to give the users an opportunity to build a well-rounded team which has a diverse skill set. So to do that, we kind of scored or had a distance score for each user in the cluster with respect to our own user. And so based on that distance, we kind of gave the top 5 options. And another interesting thing that I want to talk about is the fact that and this model and also all the models we used for all the different widgets here, they are all dynamic and they keep training on new data that comes in, and so they keep improving and they'll give you a better fit every time that as they get used more often. So that's something that I wanted to mention. Now, coming back to me being a first time Datathon guy, another thing that was bothering me was, how tough it's going to be. What is the competition going to be like? What are the kind of people I'm going to meet here? And so we thought maybe it's a good idea to build an analytics, kind of app where you can figure out what people are doing, what kinds of people from what backgrounds people are here. So we did exactly that. All right. Okay, so you have this pie chart where you can see all the different people from different schools, and you have different filters that you can use. For example, expertise, you know, uh, and intermediate, beginner, expert. So we have people classified. We used again the clustering algorithm we used before. We use something similar here to do this classification. We also have people divided with based on the industries that they are interested in working in. So yeah, that is something that we built so that people could have a better idea, they could feel better, and they could be better prepared for the Datathon. Now, to take you through the rest of the widgets and to talk about um, something very special, we have Ashit here.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you for explaining. So, as Vishal already mentioned, so you're here, you know your interest, you know whom you match best with, and you know what are the analytics of the team, I mean of the Datathon are going to be like, from which college and all of that. So you're already comfortable with the Datathon. So now coming to the third part, you want to know like what kind of workshops that are organized and which one is the best fit for me. So we have actually divided and clustered people based on their interest, based on their experience, based on their number of hackathons attended. We actually cluster them into like intermediate, beginner, and expert uh, domains, and then based on that, we based on their interest and based on the input that they give, like what kind of things that they want to learn from the Datathon, we actually suggest these workshops. So if someone is really interested in Python, this would be the first workshop. And if someone is really interested in data wrangling, or exploratory data analysis and storytelling with data, will be the first one that will be coming. And if someone is really interested in winning the TAMU Datathon, then yeah, of course, this will be the first one. So the description will be could have been like, this description can be more with the Zoom links and all of that. So since we actually didn't have all that data to mention, we didn't, but then obviously you can make more customizations on this. uh, so this brings a lot of value for me. I don't have to like go to the website and check every other workshop that is happening and then figure out that which ones are the best for me. So half of the job is done uh, by the recommendation system. And the fourth widget is something really special. So this is a chatbot. So this is Reveille, and this is going to help you for everything. Like it's like one stop for everything. So you can like talk to it, like, hey. So it does howdy, like obviously, right? So yeah, so there are many things that you can get from here. It's like a pretty much well decently trained neural network that's under the hood. So it suggests you the best things, I mean the relevant things that you want. We have actually scraped several web pages and then used all of the data that is given by the Datathon team for us, so to actually give up the proper responses. For suppose if someone's like, I am interested in NLP. So here you go, like NLP. Okay, so there is a workshop that is happening over in TAMU Datathon. So you have to like attend this. So this is like the best thing that can happen, right? Like you have like someone to back on. And for suppose if I want to like know about the sponsors that are coming to, so I'll like sponsors. You'll be getting like the all the sponsors that are coming. So all this data, like we had like a limited amount of data to actually showcase. I mean, we could have like showed in a more better way, like giving the links of the challenges that are put forth and mentioning the prizes, etc. So yeah, so this is Reveille for you guys. Like everything, anything you can ask, and it just responds to the relevant answers. So yeah, I think that wraps up everything. And yeah, we had like, I mean, this is what we think. And we I mean, someone who's coming to the Datathon, I think this application would serve them the best, and they don't have to like go anywhere. So yeah, I think this is what we're presenting you. And we have worked really hard for building all these things. We had to like learn a lot of new things as well. So I hope you guys also like this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.